Hello you all, it's me Sven from the channel BFD Drives, and well, this is my participation into the Bring On the Spring Green Challenge from Charles Diecast Garage, a channel that I really love to watch. Charles, you're really a funny guy. I absolutely love watching your videos. Well, anyway, here we are starting with two, I don't know, aliens, or let's call them spring green monsters, and yeah, let's put them away, because this is actually a channel about cars, real cars and scaled cars. So, well, and you can notice in the background there is something, and yeah, let's zoom out and change the camera angle so it's then it's easier for you to see what we have here. This is a very special model because this year is in scale 1:43. It's an Unimog, so the Universal Motor Machine, as it's called by Mercedes-Benz, or actually by Böhringer, who was the company that was producing the Unimogs at the beginning, before Mercedes-Benz did acquire the company. Anyway, what's so special about this one? I've received this one, I don't know, was it 1 year? No, not 1 year ago, it was like 2 or 3 years ago. And I've got it for free from Dimi, aka a young timer, old timer. He passed away a year ago, so on February the 3rd in last year. He was one of my very early subscribers, and he was so active. He was commenting on almost every video. And there was one thing that I'm also remembering about him, and which is just so funny when thinking about this challenge. He was absolutely hating green colored cars. He hated green so much. I did often fool him, so when I was seeing a green car on a classic car show, I was always sending a shout out to him. But he took it easy. He enjoyed the little fun. Anyway, so here, Unimog in scale 43, but well, I have of course more to show, and so here we go. So, staying in a scale 1:43, I have this cool truck or lorry. It's an MAN Ponton, also a very amazing looking truck. I can remember to have still seen these trucks in my childhood, but more likely the ones that were used for the construction sites. So, well, the hauling stuff, like as this one here, it's yeah, you can notice here you can put a trailer on it. This wasn't so familiar back then in my childhood, because back then we had the trucks with the cab over, because due to yeah, the law, the regulations was that the trucks had to be in a certain length, and then yeah, so we didn't have these kind of trucks anymore, except for the stuff where it was still short enough. So well, here, MAN, very cool. This one, this model is by the way from XO, and I also have to check about the model from the Unimog model was from Schuco, German brand, which is also known for very fantastic detailed models. So, well, let's go to the next. So, here are two models in green. So, let's start the turntable. So, the off-road vehicle is a Russian product. It's a Lada Niva, like it is called here in Germany. In Russia it has a different name, VAZ21 something that I don't remember. Also a pretty cool car, but the rust is eating them away within a few years. On the left side you can see a Fiat. It's a Fiat 127. I can remember them from my childhood, and they were really everywhere. Also a cool looking car, especially this first series, absolutely adoring them. But when speaking about the Fiat 127, we have here another Fiat 127. I've got this one, yeah, just as fun. It's a Polistil model, pretty old. And I've got it as an April Fool back in, I'm thinking what's 2029. So it's kind of looking like one of these tuned cars from Hot Wheels from nowadays, but this year has been way older than that. Just let me take a look about how old it is. Yeah, doesn't stand that, but there stands 1974 patent pending. So, well, this is perhaps even older than I. And, well, we are still at Fiat. Here we can see the little Bambino Fiat 126 in Poland. This car is called the Maluch. I don't know if I'm pronouncing it right because I'm using the CH sound as we are using here in Germany. Maluch stands for mouse, while Bambino stands for little baby or young boy or something like that. So, well, here Fiat 126. Actually, this one here is a Fiat 126P, so the Polski-Fiat variation. This one is from Welly, I'm thinking. Well, let me check it. Yep, Welly. Sold as scale 1 to 24, but I'm thinking this is a little bit smaller or bigger. No, must be bigger. It's 1 to 20 if I'm remembering right, because I was once measuring it out because I had another model from a Fiat 500. So I've noticed that there's a difference. So this one here is bigger. Well, anyway, let's continue. So, well, now we are at scale 1 to 18 and we are still in Italy. Lamborghini. Some people are mispronouncing it as Lamborghini, but it's Lamborghini. This is, what is it? Is it the Aventador? No, not the Aventador. This is the Huracan Performante, if I'm not mistaken. Just let me check it. Yep, Huracan Performante from Maisto. Very cool green. And a very cool model. And well, when we are still here at the Lamborghini, I have of course more Lamborghinis for you. So we have another, what is it? Lamborghini Centenario or Centenario Roadster. So here in scale 1 to 64, a little Hot Wheels. So you're noticing, well, I'm collecting different scales of the pretty cool car. And I have even a, what is it, Gallardo? Let me check. Yup, from Ricko. This is a Gallardo. Or is it Murcielago? I'm just a little bit puzzled. This one is scaled, no, it must be the Murcielago. This one is scaled in 1 to 87, so the model railway scale. Let me also zoom in. This one is from Ricko, a company that is no more existing. They were bought by Model Car World, and yeah, well, so the production or anything of that is for sure moved over to Brekina. But well, also a very nice detailed model car. It's a plastic model car, but I also really like this scale because they are really very fine in details. So well, but what else do we have? So going back to scale 1 to 64 with some Hot Wheels. Hirohata Merc. Well, the one is in turquoise, but we have a green panel. So, and the other one is in, actually the color is called Seafoam. The turquoise one is called to be Seafoam, and the other one, which is looking even cooler, is called to be in Apple Green. Hirohata Merc, absolutely loving this style. The 50s had really some great looking cars. But well, let's continue because, well, time is running. Here's something from Brazil. It's the Brazilian Dodge Charger, which is actually based on the Dodge Dart from the United States of America. Then in the same green, I have a little Honda Civic. I'm thinking it's the Mark II to the second generation. But we have something else in this scale. let me show you. It's a Mercury, well, I don't know the Mercury from the Superfast Matchbox series by Lesney. So, well, let's put them down below and let's show you this one here. I know Brian from Brian's Diecast in Thailand, he also has this one. It's also a very nice looking model. Let me put it more into the middle. Here we go. Also a lovely green, very cool, large wagon. But well, what else do we have? Oh yeah, I can show you here. In this, well, let's put it out of the box. I'm also showing more of this series. It's from the Japan series of a 5-pack from Hachette. This is a Nissan Zafiro in the comic art design. Absolutely cool. But I will show it to you another time with the rest of them. And yeah, now let's finish it, because actually there's even more that I could show, but I found even more green cars than I was expecting. First I was thinking I'm not able to participate in this challenge, but actually I have much more in green than I've expected. Well, it's a little bit dusty. I just took it off from my shelf. This year is in scale 1 to 18. It's a Peugeot 309. It's in the second series, or phase 2, like they are usually saying at Peugeot. Originally, this was easier. Originally, it was planned to become a Talbot, Arizona. But then Peugeot did decide, well, we don't use the Talbot name anymore for passenger cars, and so they brought it over to Peugeot as Peugeot 309. This one here is in the Goodwood trim. It was a special edition in UK. Well, that's still some dust. I'm sorry, guys. It was, if I'm not mistaken, it was a GTI. It was also pretty popular back then. It was a good sold special edition, or at least one of the most wanted ones, if I'm not mistaken. I mean, I can be wrong, very wrong, and inventing stuff, and yeah, don't believe everything I'm saying. Anyway, so that's my stuff, my spring green car collection for the Bring On the Spring Green Challenge of Charles Diecast Garage. Thank you guys for watching, and see you next time. Oh, and before I'm just stopping this video, I'm just also starting to rearrange my uploads, actually my schedule, because I've noticed, I'm creating more of these model car videos now than I've actually thought to do. But I'm having fun to do this, and I'm loving your comments. Thank you very much to everyone. I'm absolutely loving the diecast collector community, because you guys really rock. And yeah, so well, see you next time. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. Don't forget to comment, to like, and so on. Thank you guys for watching. See you next time. Bye bye.